Okay, hello, welcome back to the medium where we'll complete it today, right? The start of like the third act, and I'm sure we'll complete it. There was random clonk, so I thought it was going to load in. It didn't. So we're here a while. I'm not feeling the greatest today, so I apologise if I'm depressed and shit. But hey, we're done this. We've got to finish this before Halloween, then write review. No time constraints around, I think. Yeah, so yeah, we're gonna play this through, and it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Just feeling shit with some life in general. You know, I've been feeling shit for a while. You know, things. I'm feeling better than I used to, but still, you know, maybe what I want.
Okay, Marianne, focus.
Making it challenging.
This was your home once. There's gotta be something here.
Okay, so there's mirrors to go to the other world again. Butterfly.
All burnt up, but I can still make out some of it.
Fly moth. So it's the same as we had in our room. So in the other house, we had butterflies and things. Yes, I saw the mirror. We're not going to go straight into the mirrors, mate. Clearly stuff to discover here. Dialogue.
Is that a dollhouse? How the hell did it?
And is it the same house?
Locked. Maybe there's a way to open it.
Is it the same house? Okay, we can't look around. That's interesting. Oh, now we can. We're stuck in a dialogue tree. Maybe. Stuff on the altar. By altar, I mean fireplace.
A family photo.
The mommy and daddy.
It's sad to see it like this. Left behind.
On a wedding day.
Forgotten.
They look very happy. It's hardly forgotten. Like, you know, it's just left because it was burnt out. Interesting. Okay, so you want us to place this somewhere on here. It's clearly a time-based puzzle. It's like, put these in the time chronological order of when they happened. And here's me wondering, the person I like, even, I know, cares a bit at least, but do they want what I want?
Another photo.
Okay, so they're happy they've had kids. He looks a lot more like the Witcher now, without white hair, obviously. But he's Geralt. Oh god, he is, isn't he? Because his hair does go white when he gets the thing. Pregnant with us and Lily already there. One more picture to find though, clearly. I can't stand the look she gives her. She hates her because of what happened to you. She thinks it's her fault. And she thinks she did it as if she did it on purpose. She's still too young. She needs time to understand it. Sometimes I'm afraid she'll do something to her. I keep telling myself she would never. But then again, I know better than anyone. Everyone has their demon deeds. Sounds like our character killed her sister. Basement. Ah, there's the third picture.
I feel like I should find somewhere to put it.
On the mantelpiece, perhaps. Big sister looks not happy. I hate crows. That's clearly a mirror to the other realm, right? Oh. I didn't select the circular one quite clearly. I chose frame. Okay, it really, really wants that photo there. My controller. Framed wedding photo. And no. And this one.
I think that's it. The Rekovich family history.
In order. The fireplace lit, but it didn't seem to do a lot. Okay. Guess we've done everything on this round. In we go.
All right. Let's see what's on the flip side of this place.
Let's see what is inside. This is the dollhouse. Hello. This will unlock it because we're chopping it open. Butterfly.
And
Or moth.
butterfly. Why do I feel that's not all you are?
I would have presumed there'd be something to put it in here to make the other world, like, bench complete. The thing that we... Okay, so we've built the fireplace.
Strange. It's like feelings etched into
The
the
marriage, pregnancy, and peace and unity.
This looks eerily familiar.
Is it Sadness's face? Or is it ours? Or the mom's? Because the mom hasn't been in the story. It feels like there's a gate back there that's going to open once we've done stuff. Okay, so we can't put the butterfly in that, which I thought we would be able to.
The dollhouse. It's open.
What a surprise. Who would have guessed?
It looks like a replica of the actual house.
Okay, so there's a mirror. Wardrobe.
Looks like I could put something here.
Not bolt cutters.
A tiny mirror. I wonder.
Okay. So we were in there, and we're changing where we go visit in the other realm, I guess.
Strange. It feels like something shifted.
I mean, you know, I know games. It's clearly obvious.
I knew it. The dollhouse, the mirrors, it's all connected.
I knew it too.
This room feels very
Your bedroom. Oh, okay. I would have assumed we tagged the butterfly on the mobile. Guess not. A big bed. Another thing to chop open. Maybe it's got something inside for us. A different butterfly.
Hey. Another one of those butterflies.
Okay. And then maybe by putting the correct butterflies in the correct rooms, then the... No. Then the picture with the butterflies on might work and become corporeal. So we should have gone to the other room first. Absence. Who's to say? Hold me closer, tiny mirror.
This room
Sister's room.
feels like it's pushing me out. Like it doesn't want me here.
It's...
Wait.
Well, this clearly hangs on the
It
mobile.
belongs here.
Baba Ping. It's a fish! Hello. And there's more in here. Okay, what are we going to find inside this egg? It's loot boxes.
And
Another butterfly. There were 3 butterflies. And a pillow.
I hate you. All of you.
Are we going to suffocate someone?
No. None of you understand.
I do.
The demon, you let the demon in. I thought we were going to suffocate her on the bed or something.
Were those the friends Sadness talked about?
What, the demon? The Moor? I doubt that's the friends, no. Ah.
There's something underneath.
I have a feeling it's going to be Lillian's dead body. And this one's one of the ones that doesn't want to open quickly. There's something about that. This one's putting up some resistance. What are you hiding?
What is this?
The friends!
Tea party with the devil?
But we only have two faces.
I understand. I can feel your pain.
What the hell?
Calm. Wait, Joy, calm.
Show them. We can make them understand. Make them feel what it's like.
Feel what it's like to be in pain. Sad. Was she called Sadness? Right, I need you in the other room. Right, this will probably give us the mask in here with the fish. I don't think we killed them all. I think he's coming back for more. I know more and more are different words, but I think the more
I
will
don't
return
need
for
her.
more.
She took my mom away from me. I hate her. I wish she was dead.
Lily, No,
Yikes.
it was not my fault. What the hell's happening to me? Hope that's the last of them.
Accidentally killed the mom? Okay, so we got a lot of butterflies. But now can we interact with this? Ooh. I'm gonna go back to the living room. Ironically, there's like no actual kitchen in this entire house. It's all bathroom or toilet. Sure, we had an outhouse or something for those. I really feel wherever that thing is, there's butterflies on. Here, there's seemingly something resonating. Literally nothing else in that room. Literally nothing else. So, I mean, okay, so we can't interact with the moths on this side of the realm either. So they have to be used on this side of the realm. But we're missing a mask. We can't combine them either. You know, I thought maybe they might combine into a mask. Where are we going to find this other mask? Where did these butterflies go? Like, is it just bugs again? Should I be able to be interacting with them onto this? Because it was doing that with some other puzzles earlier. But it definitely suggests we can't use them on this realm. I doubt it's going to be outside of the house. In fact, definitely cannot be outside of the house because now that it's a new chapter, we can't even leave back where we were. That's just this, right? No, there's definitely something down there. But how do I get down there? I can't transition into the other realm. That suggests we progress there later. That makes no sense. Take the mirror back. Of course. Oh, come on. What? I was going to say, that looked like it was an open hole then. I was like, of course. Now that there is no mirror, you just go behind it. It's just an ordinary mirror now. I'm just going to assume maybe something's gone wrong and I'm meant to be able to interact with. Go down these stairs. There is something down there. Definitely no way of getting there on this side. Oh. Guess. Again, the butterflies. It was here. You'd think you should be able to interact with something here and put the butterflies in to recreate that picture on the other side. There's nothing here. Absolutely no other reason to come into this room ever again. 100%. We can only put the bolt cutters or the mirror, and it's definitely not the bolt cutter. Nothing else. Now we just walk around this room 60 times. Oh, there's something on the beds.
4 slots. I guess that means 4 butterflies.
This one is a yellow one. This one is... this one. This one.
Nothing. I must have messed it up somehow.
I mean, we saw at the entrance 2 of them.
Leave her.
And they were red and yellow.
Let her burn.
But I was matching the shapes initially. The mole said to leave the mom to burn.
That's 3. This place is like an emotional graveyard.
It's stupid that they didn't glow until you're right next to them. Like, I ran around this entire room with this as well previously. Just saying. I ran around checking for things, and then the trigger radius on that was like you have to be right next to it before it'll actually tell you there's something actually there. But yeah, that's what that drawing was. It was the order of the butterfly. There probably was a picture on the bed initially.
But,
You know, in the real
I
realm.
can't leave her here. She'll die.
Yep, she dies.
Remember, Mommy? It's all her fault.
No, no, no. She's my
Tea
sister.
party.
Then set me free. And I will save you both.
Ah, shit.
Didn't save us both. Yep, they didn't want us in that.
God damn it. That thing. It came from her. Bought its way out with our lives. Lily. I need to find her.
I mean, you know, it might have existed in someone else previously. Just because she took it out of them doesn't mean it's her demon.
Clues down here.
She might have set it free with the powers, but it doesn't mean it's her demon. Blur. It won't let me read it. It's very barely legible.
I can still make out some of it.
Matter of time, Watchshop Krakow. Oder 342, 606. 1976. So we had a watch repairs. Performance and right through tracing. What on earth happened to that bottle? I guess maybe it got melted in the fire. Come on.
A lot of love was put into this. But there's sadness, too.
Happy anniversary! 10 years. Time flies, huh? Here's a little something to help you keep track. I love you, you big dummy. Things that aren't easy to say. Got a brain. Come on.
Daddy? Where is Marianne?
You left her in
She needs
fire?
to stay at the hospital a while longer.
Will she be alright? I want to see her.
She's asleep, honey. The doctors aren't sure when she's gonna wake up.
I was in a coma. That's why I couldn't remember anything.
And then they lied to you. Something else has memories attached to it. I can hear it whispering. A shoot. No, I'm not sneezing. Come on.
Tell me about the fire, Lily. You were locked in, alone.
No. We were not alone.
No, the demon was there as well.
Who else was there?
The voice. I didn't invite it, but it came anyway.
Oh, Lily.
And melted the heck out of this shoe. I mean, demons come whether you invite them or not, right? What is this syringe?
Lily, listen. You have to come with me now.
Daddy? Where are you taking
That's
me?
a very painful looking syringe.
I'm sorry, baby. I'm so sorry.
Thomas. What the hell did you do to her?
Well, you know, he didn't do anything to her. He took her to niwa, and it was Robert that did something. And then he, like, wiped his personality because of that. She's sick, but not physical. He was right, that terrible night. The terrible nights have occurred like this. Something has awakened, something was born inside her. It's eating her from inside. Preying on her strength, her little body with it. Has to do something. We need to. I mean, if she did become the nurse that went crazy.
Jesus, this thing is serious. Looks like it's military. Solid steel.
Combination.
Combination lock.
No help, huh? Nothing written on the walls, it's not. Life is strange. And it will help us out that there's a cot there. I thought maybe the cot might have like a birth date on it. Can't see a shoe size, but that's not gonna have anything. Again, that's just a stuffed bear. Syringe, not. And it's sort of up to 1 on the mark. That's not gonna help. Like, there's no date on that. Okay, let's just try putting in a wrong number, and then maybe it'll trigger something. Greatest password in the world. Okay. 1697. Of course it's not. 1967, right? 1963. 1969. 1966.
For a penny and for a pound.
I mean, the 1, the 9, and the 6 maybe glows very, 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 very slightly more than the other keys. I don't know if you can see that. Very, 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 very slightly. It's, you know, assuming the years and the date. I had to assume it was like the date of birth. Not that I could ever know that, but I intuited it. And we're getting chased by the demon again. I told you he wasn't dead. Keep running. Come on. In hospital. Yes, it does.
Shit! What will it take to get rid of that fucking thing?
And we're not going to be inside you, sir. It's done! They'll never know. They can never know. They wouldn't understand. They will never forgive me. But they're safe. That's what matters. Separation. Only way. So they separated us, but it still led to the demon getting out. It was too late at that point. Okay, so we need to find some spirit guard.
What is this place?
I can hear it.
Fallout shelter?
And we're probably going to be chased by the demon on the way back, I would imagine. All ends inside him. Okay. Now we cut through even more flesh. Again, this takes forever. I don't know why the egg is in particular cut quick, but this just... There's no way of speeding it up. It just goes. Yeah, I can't hear the spirit well anymore. Ah, there's a hole. There's a door if I look at the actual reality as well. It's like quite visible.
There. That looks like a way out. But it's half underwater.
And it's not underwater in the spirit world, is it? No secrets? Well, that's a very dangerous door to open. Considering it's all flooded with water. So we could escape as our spirit self. What am I hoping to find? This is just back out. Let's try heading down to where the water was. Well, there's the spirit well. I'm going to explore a bit more. See what's down here. See how far we can go before we have to. Another spirit well? Jesus. Okay, that's blocked off, so we do come back here later. Let's not die in that world. Morley. Again, I don't know how far you can push that, but I think we were getting close. Oh, there's literally another spirit well right here. Interesting. Again, my multitasking and looking in both worlds, not on form. I'm watching one or the other. I should really pay attention to both at the same time. But who does that? Who considers both universes at once? Easier to just focus on one and not both together. That's the wrong button. And now it's charged up. What did that do? Did that open the water gates? Did it flood the place? Who's to say? More
Lower
stairs.
levels are flooded. And I'm not much of a diver.
Not in the spirit. And I see that spirit gate there. Interesting. There was nothing else back there. Just the spirit gate hidden behind the moth. Or spirit well, whatever you want. I wonder what the point of that was. Big open area. Well, this is open. Okay, so we're now behind the... Yeah, is behind the locked door, right? Well, this is new. Okay, so it turns off the electric shock of the floor.
Maybe I could pump out the water from here. Okay, let's get a lay of the land.
The very Resident Evil final area, sort of area. So we've got to figure out how to turn off the water tanks. And undoubtedly, get chased by the demon through here and electrocute him. Right?
It's on.
Or just figure out how to do the whole pumping thing here. Measure and scale water level in any given chamber. Okay, so we want to move them between chambers. Flood certain chambers and not others. Okay, so we've flooded.
Shit. Looks like both retention tanks are closed off. Maybe I could get down there and open them manually.
Exactly what I was about to do. Yeah, we absolutely 100% are making the demon chase us through here and electrocuting him because we have got to exit out the back. So we'll loop him in here, we'll loop him round, and then we'll electrocute him on the floor. Right? This is literally where we just opened. That's also to get around flooded chambers, I can tell. But we want him chasing us from the left through here, and he'll start coming up here, and then we'll electrocute him. I wonder if there's like alternate endings, like did you electrocute the demon or not? Is there a way down from there? Is not, is there? So I need to open either the left or the right and unflood. But the middle is what we need ultimately to escape, but without a way down there. I need to send all the water into the middle chamber. All of it.
I can probably get to the first tank now.
Naughty girl. Bitch. Ungrateful.
And
For me.
we're going to be chased by the
For
demon.
me.
Not for me! Okay, Riddick.
What would you?
He is somewhere.
Dead. You
Why is this now locked off? Oh, because we need to be in the spirit realm only to get that. I owe you nothing, sir. You say you saved us from the fire? Doubtful. Unless it's the dad's demon like I suspected. Just transferred to Lily. A valve! How Resident Evil.
Please be around, Valve.
Valve, I'm sorry, Valve the company no longer makes games. It's on the other side, isn't it? Oh no, it's in there. Nice and convenient. It's a hex-shaped valve when you need a square head valve. You know it.
Hey, that's my way out. Once I dry it up a bit.
You sure that's not the retention tank? Because I thought we needed to be in the middle bit for the way out.
There. Now it's ready to gulp down some water.
Now then. Once we start this, the demon's gonna be out, right?
Pretty dolls.
Oh, he's already out.
Dolls to play with. Such pretty things to wear. Lillian. Francis.
Nurse Ursula.
She was insatiable.
I bet she was.
The only one to get away. But they don't last. They never last.
And if you can find the right one, it's everlasting. I need to say we're the one. Let me guess, this only holds half. I knew it. I knew it. But I still need this left one opened.
So far, so good. Now I can get to the other tank.
I was half considering flooding that one, but I don't think so. Wait, what is this? When we first stumbled upon the site, we thought it was just an old German bunker, couple of corridors, maybe some outdated supplies. 2 weeks of excavation later, we knew that old funny mustachio must have had big old plans for this. A whole system of underground tunnels. Hitler. Reinforced concrete walls. The whole shebang. Guess he wanted to have himself a little forest retreat in case the whole mass racing didn't. The commies did what they did best. Stole it for themselves. They wanted to repurpose it into a full nuclear shelter. They even got a power grid going. That was as far as they got before the dream of niwa went to shit. Lucky for me, the entire thing was very hush-hush. And I made sure it stayed that way. As far as I know, most people who knew about it died in the massacre. I wouldn't exactly call it silver lining, but still. Things go south. We have a place to lay low. Okay. This time, 100%, the demon is chasing us after this one. I'm ready for him. I'm ready to electrocute him. Know what I'm gonna have to do. Okay, so these moths are blocking the way down. Or they're now no longer here. Like, we were meant to come down here when I came... No, here. But still, we're already, like... Out. I'm just gonna regain this before, because you know we're getting chased by demons, right? Also, I couldn't access this when we were down here before. Oh, because I was just incorporeal.
Second tank ready for duty.
Okay, maybe we're not being chased.
I'm so glad you're here.
There you are. Hi.
Never enough.
Did you see him up there?
Never warm. And her. Oh, worn out rag. You cut from the same cloth.
He's here. Or not. I thought I saw his outline. I saw you stood up there watching over us.
So much out there for us to see, for us to eat, for us to wear. Can't go out like this, alone, naked. Just let me wear you.
Nope.
We'll walk this world together.
You didn't want to chase me. I saw you stood up there watching over me. I saw you. In the middle, watching over me. Well, we know where our way out is. But I still feel like we're gonna need to kill him.
Yes. The central chamber's open. Get your ass down there, Marianne.
I'm going this way. We'll see if he's still there, and if he wants to come chase. Then I can lead him back to be electrocuted. I feel like I need to electrocute him before we leave. Hello? We're not allowed out this way anymore. We didn't, like... It's not flooded up to the rafters because we did that in other bits, and it's like, That door's also clearly open, you can see it. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. He was up here. He was over here. He was stood right here. I saw him. Right here. Okay, that is fully flooded. That is our way out. I saw you, team. Gonna top this off. Just in case. Just in case we need it. I know you're not gonna let me out this easy, demon. Oh. This must just lead into the central end. Aha!
No more cold. No more shame. Never again. Let them look. Let them see. Let them know. Let them
Let them know. Let them know.
pain.
Not frozen. Sorry, are you cold or are you frozen? That is your... It's your...
It all ends in me.
I pressed the counter attack button, it didn't work. You're not completely defenseless. Press T to discharge. It didn't work. I guess I needed to charge it up a bit, perhaps. But I did press that. And that's why I filled up my charge as well. It's like, we might need it. I guess we need to charge it. I think that's the only way as well, because there was no way. We were just sneaking past him. We clearly have to blast it. The only way. Or we let him chase us and run him back to the electric grid that I was talking about before.
No more cold. No more shame.
That door's also locked.
Again. Let them look. Let them see.
I'm stupid.
Let them know. Let them feel.
Okay, so it's locked
Pain.
in the corporeal realm. We have to do this as this.
Let me get back here. It all ends in me.
No, it doesn't. It all ends with you not being a part of me and us being separated. I'm sorry, because this is divorce.
Thomas. You were here. I can feel it.
I'm surprised he's not still chasing us. Really. Here's what I know. I think I know. The powers come from the same place, but they can manifest in different ways. She seems to exist in both places, as if her mind can inhabit two bodies at the same time. To her, whatever happens in one place affects the other. Does she see a line between the two, or are they the same? New hypothesis. Death thins out the veil between them. So a newborn mind never has to split. Makes sense? In a weird, fucked up way. But he's split because his mind got fucked up. Because we were a newborn, born with the power, we didn't have to split.
Hey,
We saw
I
both
know
at once.
this one. Used to be one of my favorites.
Butterfly Atlas. No hidden memories? Nothing. Okay, so we're trying to restore power.
No, don't do this
Whoops.
to me. Burnt to a crisp. Guess I should look for a spare.
I was actually trying to turn off the other thing. I wasn't trying to turn the whole lot on at once. Okay, so now we need to find a fuse. Maybe I shouldn't have blown out the power. Maybe I should have explored before doing that. But it wanted you to do that. It clearly wanted you to. Should I not take that fire axe? I think that'd be very handy. Though it probably doesn't affect demons. There's a spare.
Ah, yes.
We definitely won't need to power this door in anyway. Well, it's been ripped out.
From the inside.
I'm sure it's fine.
This was
Opium.
definitely Lily's place. Where he kept her.
Salts. Who knew it was that simple? A bit of alchemy, some spiritual infusion. And there you have it. Looks like the folk tales were true after all. Stops demons, keeps demons away. Anyway. The room is ready, and it works. It actually works. For the first time in my life, I can feel alone. It feels fucking wonderful. It's that she burst out, the demon broke out of the room. Thomas was alone! Oh my god. After all of the stupid ass memes. Lily was, apparently.
Quite the selection. So she could doll herself up with
Very
things.
similar dresses,
Maybe
just
you
in
meant
different
well, but
patterns.
Somehow this just feels sadistic.
Yeah, leaving someone in a room on their own with a few pairs of clothes. Isolation after all the lockdown and shit. No, it's not good.
She'd be a grown woman by now, but the room is still all dolls and unicorns.
And wolves and deers and pigeons, demonic pigeons like that, and demonic rabbits. They all have demon eyes. I actually don't see a single unicorn. I see a bear, I see a doll. Some other sort of
Little
tech.
windows into the world. It's something, I guess. Sunshine doesn't really translate to text, though.
The last Missourian summon. Yes, no, you don't want to be in a basement for your entire life. That's just horrible.
Again with the salt. The whole room is lined with it. Imagine being locked up in this place, having a needle shoved into your arm day in, day out.
Sodium chloride.
Deserve this, Lily.
Salt. Table salts. Nobody deserves that. We really want that axe. We're not getting it. You know we're about to be chased by the demon. Like, this wasn't quite the puzzle I was expecting it to be. Okay. That's there, right? Okay. That's slap bang in the middle.
There be lights.
Different door.
Nice decor. Very, minimalist.
Well, it is a bomb shelter. Come on. Broken mirror.
Huh. Mold. It looks pretty fresh. Someone's been here recently.
And it's the cups that we've seen her drinking in the talking in the future a bit. So we just in here. Are we talking to the demon? Over a nice cup of coffee and some moldy but fresh meat. Just a pile of meat as well. Look, like 2 lamb shanks and a steak. Someone don't know how to balance their meals. All meat. It's quiet now. Just me and her. Just me and her. Feels strange, but in a good way. Or should be. I best enjoy it while it lasts. Already started moving the workshop over to the hotel. If anything happens, I don't want her anywhere near it. I'm going in soon to get him back. Him? Him? Me? Him? The demon or Robert? This only ends in one of 2 ways. Either both of us are coming back or neither. So she let the demon out into the world. Thomas went to get the demon back inside of him. And maybe failed. Maybe he failed there.
If I find enough pieces, I might be able to get to the other side. Better get to it, Alice.
Okay, Alice in Wonderland. Looking for pieces of
Okay.
mirrors.
Here's one. So far, so good.
Which ironically didn't interest us until we actually needed to find it. But you know, we've probably already ran past many of them. And they haven't been noticeable. Yeah, I'd have put one in the book. If you put one in the book, that's dirty.
Vitamins, antibiotics, neuroleptics, antidepressants. Even by my standards, that's a lot of pills.
And he was trying to suppress demons. You know, you're just trying to suppress powers. He's trying to suppress demons. This room's new.
There. Another one.
What is going on, controls? Why are you walking into the wall weird? Also, one of the urinals is just broken. Why is there a washing machine in your toilet? The radio going to talk to us again later? Just hanging your clothes out to dry. Considering the mentions of Hitler's, like, walking in a shower is not a good idea. Who knows if it's a concentration camp or not? Especially considering the decor of the area.
Looks like he could never quite let go of his passion.
The Book of Old
No other
Krakow.
life, perhaps.
History of architecture in Europe. Okay, so being an architect again was one of his dreams. They did mention that before. She almost saw me today. Sensed me. I should have known. I need to be more careful, keep my distance. Just that, I just... Not a day goes by that I don't think of her. I know, I did the right thing leaving her at the hospital. It's better this way. She's better this way. But I keep thinking of that day, when it finally happens, when she discovers what she really is. She'll be confused, afraid. I should be there for her. That would make sense of it all. Tell her it's alright. No, she'll make it through. She's strong, just like her mother. Fooled by randomness. Bamboozled by a cat. That is half on one side and half on another. There's some sort of ticket there. Another piece of the mirror.
Let's make magic happen.
A very, very old-fashioned TV.
This was definitely Thomas's workspace. I can sense the determination. Whatever he was working on, he really gave it his all. Were you trying to send the monster away? Or to get your other self back?
See, his other self is the monster. His other self became the monster and got out. And he was trying to get it back inside of him to capture it. But it was too powerful. Became evil tickle monster. It outgrew him, you could say. That's probably it wore out his flesh. I think it literally just mentioned something about he wasn't enough. So it is his demon. Hypothesis. When experiencing trauma, the soul can split into two separate entities in order to deal with the mental damage. To mitigate the damage. Observation. The entities can remain friendly, agreeable, or turn hostile towards each other. How to destroy one without destroying the other. I mean, everyone has good and evil inside them. It's a choice. You choose not to do the evil thing. And you choose to do the good. A lot of good it does you, though. Because even if you're a really, really good person, often the world and everything conspires against you and you end up with all the shit. Despite being, in fact, the good people always end up with all the shit. Last goodbye. Jack Orkin. Don't call him. That's the new dad. Like, don't call her. Don't tell her everything. He did in the end, though. Comes the end, Nick. Newspaper. Hey, there was something else. No, we've seen that. That's just the book. Okay, did anything else open in Lily's room? I thought maybe this back door might have opened after putting the power on. The salt is in the pipes, or is that just water leaking from the ceiling? But in the other realm, perhaps we can get beyond that door. And what will the meat be in? Penis shape. Piece. Little piece. Mirror, mirror on the wall. No reflection.
Finally met.
Did that splinter your personality because it's a splintered mirror? So it splintered your separate demon entity? Your separate self? It's the split? No, that's the dads attacking you.
Thomas?
In a way, yes.
Wait. You're the other one. The spirit. But the hound. I thought you were gone.
Gone. No, no.
Well, considering he phoned you up at the beginning of the game, clearly wasn't gone.
Spent years in Henry's fucked up world. Oh,
Of paperwork.
You sent him away. I could finally break free. That's why you're so important. You.
Then Queen begins to play.
Where is he? Where is my father?
Dead?
I don't know.
Worn out by the demon? Yeah, he's got no reflection now. I don't know what you're expecting to see.
This time in my life, I don't feel his presence. I've been away for so long.
But someone made the steak for you.
Could you stay for a moment? Tell me how all this started.
Started with you phoning us up. Nope, there is no stake in the other one. I thought there might be something there. There's some old ass cigarettes.
It all starts with a dead girl.
Okay, so yeah, it was this table that we're having the cup of tea and the conversation about. So we make him the coffee. In the spit run, we don't have a muddy ass face though. Dramatic silence ensues.
Did my father...
No. He couldn't have. He wouldn't. He loved her too
He
much.
killed Robert for doing it. Robert did something to her.
So, what happened to her? What is this place?
This is where he kept her. That cell back there. It only exists in one world. Keeps the other one out. He built it so that he could be alone. It is the only place he could feel normal. Separated from his powers. From me.
Where does he go during all that?
Andy, once Lily became unstable.
Unstable. What do you mean?
She's a medium too, Mary. Powerful one.
The more was from her.
When Richard
Because it was talking to her previously.
hurt her, it awoke something inside her. Something terrible. And it was only a matter of time before it got out. It's what your father feared. What he tried to avoid.
That's why he called me. But that means...
Yes. She's still alive. There's still a way to save her.
By killing the demon, but not
Where is she?
the kid
Where's my
inside.
sister?
So we've been seeing her dead
You know where.
ghost though.
The lake.
Like one-armed dead ghosts.
It's coming.
This is coming, the moths.
I'll hold it off for as long as I can.
I'm not leaving you.
He's already dead. He's already gone. You have to let him go.
You can't always save everyone, Butterfly. Trust me, I know. And I'm sorry.
So he kicked us out of the realm. There's no way he like teleported us. He clearly teleported us somewhere. But how? How the heck he had done that?
Oh no.
Like surely he can't teleport someone's corporeal essence.
No, no.
Maybe the incorporeal, but not the actual. Onward. To the lake, which we've been to before, and it was like, you can't go there. I hate when the controls are like, you must hug this wall. That's not what I'm pressing entirely, remotely. Okay, back to the lake, and it's probably now rained, or we'll swim across or something.
God. This is it.
what is going on with the frame
Place
rate.
from my dream. I've walked this path 1,000 times in my mind. I know every inch of it. But this time, something is different.
Because you're actually here this time, for one. The frame rate is being garbage for another. Apologise for the stuttering. You might not be able to see this on the stream on the recording. Frame rate is actually garbo for some reason right now.
I'm getting close.
Someone's singing, by the
I can
way.
feel it. I can feel it so clearly now.
And we can also see the lake. And the sun reflecting off it. I guess they've put a lot of processing power into the reflections, maybe. Okay, maybe anticlimactically we're not gonna face off with the demon. Copium. There she is, just waiting for us. By the lake. With the other half of the butterfly. Of course it's a... All this time, it's like, what the hell is that weird shaped necklace? Half a butterfly. And she clearly has the other half. Reunite them. Everything will be fine, I'm sure. Except, what could go wrong with a girl being trapped in a basement her entire life alone?
Lillian,
Been waiting for you, little sister.
Lily, I didn't know. I couldn't remember. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It was better that way. At least you had a life.
You saying we don't have a life now? Or are you actually gonna kill us?
Lily,
That day.
You got both your arms
Day
as well.
when the fire
Your inner
burned out
sadness
our
doesn't.
house.
Made a
What do you
deal with the
need to
devil.
do?
They never go well.
My soul that was tormented was set loose.
you mean the monster? But why?
To save you. It
It's covered in
helped us
butterfly
escape the
things as
flames,
well.
But in return, I had to set it free. Free to devour. To destroy. To kill.
Yep, it killed a lot of people.
A massacre.
Yes. All those people died so that we could live.
And yep, she got the other half of the butt.
Because I lived, so did my demons. Father knew my powers were too dangerous. He left you at the hospital so you could have a normal life.
And what about you? Did he try to...
No. Maybe he should have.
And if the demon wasn't inside of her
Himself
anymore,
to do
then
it.
there's nothing else. He couldn't, he couldn't
Instead.
destroy the demon at that point.
He locked me away.
And we've proven that their demons live on even after they die, so...
Monster. It got out. And now you're here. You're the only one who can fix this.
And it's not by killing her, because we've seen repeatedly throughout the game.
We both share our father's gifts, but also his fate. And the dream.
The dream. All I see is a girl. You. Shot dead. Here, on this pier. Hasn't it already happened?
No.
Not yet.
It's not the past you see. The dream.
They're not all butterflies, there's like moths and things, but they're like dead.
It's
or
what I want
fake.
to happen.
But again, that won't kill the demon. So it's not going to save anyone.
It all ends in me.
That's what the demon keeps saying.
No.
This won't kill the demon.
No!
Can't send a spirit away while the host is still alive. That's why you couldn't destroy the monster. That's why Sadness didn't want to go.
But you're my sister.
That's why it has to be you. I'm not strong enough. It won't let me.
And surely you can kill the demon without killing
you
the host.
can end this. Only you can fix what our father could not.
Lillian, I can't. Please, don't make
I'm
me do
sorry.
this.
It's the only way to destroy it. To prevent further bloodshed.
Lily?
Here it comes.
Marianne? What's going on?
See, the worst part is, if you make us do this,
No, too
we would develop our own demon.
restricting. Outgrown her. Don't need her. Suit. Light. Almost gone. Not dark yet. But it's getting there.
I told you it was a lady. I knew that goddamn demon was a lady. It's because it's her. It's because it's Lily. There is another way.
Another way.
Marianne. No.
Kill ourselves.
What is she doing? It says
Like
nothing.
you said.
It is fucking Gollum every fucking
Aren't
time.
You
Act too much like
a
Gollum.
medium strong enough to sustain you. The others? They only lasted for so long before you broke them down.
Marianne, please. I don't want
Maybe
this.
it's not your choice. Maybe this is my story after all.
My game.
Don't do this!
Please, sister. Set me free.
No! Stay back! Stay back!
I mean, it's seeing the light is fading, so it is dying of its own accord anyway.
It has to be you.
You'll never stop.
You finish this.
Only you can end this.
You can't always save every butterfly.
If that's it. You don't get to know.
It'll
She fired the gun.
with a dead girl.
Dead girl. But the demon still lives. We know the demon lives. Even if we shot Lily, the demon then gets inside of us. And the demon wins. So we would have had to kill ourselves. But then the demon would still exist a bit or try to get in Lily. So the real way would have been let the demon in and then shoot ourselves with the demon inside so that it kills us and the demon. That's the only way I could see out of that. So I guess you're meant to make your own minds up as to what happened there. you know, it's a bit anticlimactic. And we didn't get a choice in the matter. So you can't save everyone. It's, you know. I don't know, I disagree. Like, if we killed Lily, the demon gets inside of us because the demon would have still been alive. We had no power to fight it, and the demon wins. Or we shot both of us, and then the demon has nothing and dies. That's a possibility. But like I said, letting it in and then killing ourselves seems to be the only way out. Yeah, interesting game, interesting. Puzzles were a bit too easy, sadly. I knew that demon was a woman. You could tell it was very leggy and had boobs. They became far more apparent right in that end scene. You know, they were obviously trying to obfuscate it through most of it. Especially giving it a male voice. But the nurse, you know, the nurse being evil and chopping people up, I guess it was just possessed by the demon. I wonder if we will get to see anything after the end credits. You can't save everyone, but in this instance, maybe we could save nobody. Maybe we both had to die. I think we both had to die there in order to stop the demon from getting out. And if we kill Lily, and if it did stop the demon, you know, again, that would cause a break in our own personality, which would create the start of a demon and the birth of a demon. So we wouldn't really be solving anything at that point. And, you know, Thomas's ghost also remained after his body was long dead, but they were already. You know, I don't agree with the ending, with the way that they were suggesting how entities exist separately. We should have been able to take out the demon and kill the demon separately and leave the body alive and the sadness alive, which is the humanity of the soul. Because Thomas was killing the humanity of people but leaving their demons alive, so you could kill one without the other. So if you can kill the humanity of someone, you could surely kill the demon of someone and leave the humanity alive. At least that's my take on it. I believe you could kill one half without killing the entirety. It's not like the demon would be far superior to the human. Because that would just be stupid, you know. The demon has the ability to exist beyond the human side dying, but the human side cannot exist without the demon side. Because not everyone has an evil demon side. You know, I already said, like, people have good and evil, but, you know, the strongest good and the strongest evil coexist together in a lot of people. But they choose the good, not the evil. Liquid advertising. Okay, the frame rate on these end credits is also atrocious. I apologise. Focus testing, try evidence. Got some music. Mozek op 68, Dwa Slava. Voices. Akira Yakamoto and actress Reikowski fades across the shore. There was a choir, synth programming. Following pieces of art were included: Caravaggio, Gianni Battista, Reti. Did we see all of these? Also, like, is there a possibility of another ending? I wonder. Game's depiction of the spirit world was widely inspired by the works of Polish artist Zabislaw Benkinski. Only a few playtesters. There were a few though. No. 7 supporters in the making of the game. Forgot to mention you with those who had impact without us knowing. I want to say thank you. 2021 Audio Kinetic. Yeah, interesting game, interesting storyline. Halloween story. Now, do we have any after the end credit scenes? Paid for partly by the European funds for something. I noticed there. The creative arts. I know that they're European arts. Are we gonna get another black screen that doesn't load? No, okay. We get to see what happens. On the beach. Many rock. Whose body are we going to see? Clock. Time keeps ticking. Time keeps ticking. That was the watch, the stopwatch. It's now working. Thomas. Coming out of the spirit well. Sequel. Room for a sequel. That's the giant spirit well of niwa. The medium is our biggest and most ambitious game we've made so far. It's close to personal project for years in the making. We poured our souls into it and made a lot of great memories during the 12 months. However, as great as it is to make games, we do what we love one person in mind, and that's you. Your thoughts mean a lot to us, and they make us better developments. That's why we'd love to hear your impression of the medium. It's trying to force a review. I will write a review on my website. Thank you for the key. It wasn't directly from the developer. It was from PR. But I need to write a review by Halloween. So yes, I appreciate that and thank you. But the review will be on my website. And then on my creative. Room for a sequel. They're absolutely leaving room for a sequel. What are all these lost souls? Oh my god. Over a spirit well. Just also continue. This is also the junction, the Great Niwa Junction for that spirit world. They're all gathering there over the spirit world. I'm gonna click continue and see what happens. But yes, they've definitely left that with a cliffhanger for a sequel there, and Thomas will come back and maybe investigate what happens to the end there. Maybe nobody was shot. Maybe she shot at the demon. Okay, yeah. Good and interesting game. Have a good Halloween, have a good Day of the Dead, and I'll be back on Monday with something. Maybe some sort of crazy, wacky ragdoll game. Maybe. But I'll be back on Monday. Have a happy Halloween and a good weekend, and we'll see you all again soon. Bye 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 bye. Take care of yourself. Don't kill yourself. Fight your demons.